What's going on, guys? Spazmattic here, back inside Destiny 2, here bringing you guys a weapon review of the Loquitor 4. The Loquitor 4 is the New Monarchy weapon from last week's faction rally. If you pledge with New Monarchy, you are able to purchase this weapon from Executor Hideo for 1,000 Glimmer. If you pledge to the Orbit or Future War Cult, you have to purchase this weapon for 50,000 Glimmer. Going over the perks of the gun, it's got high impact frame, so it's a slow firing and high damage weapon. This weapon is more accurate when stationary and aiming down sights. Going over the sights, it's got GA post, it's an agile, and it's short zoom, which is probably the one I'll be running with. It's also got SD thermal, it's a medium zoom, and of course you got the LC range, which is the long zoom, like ACOG type scope for the weapon. I like the GA post, I like more of the short zoom sights, I'm more of a fan of them than the other two. You guys can run with whatever you'd like. It has ricochet rounds ricochet off hard surfaces. It's got a pinned mag. This weapon's magazine is built for higher capacity, and alloy magazine, faster reloads when the magazine is empty. I like to run ricochet rounds on this weapon just because, obviously you can tell in the bonuses in the bottom right, a pinned mag decreases stability and range, same as alloy magazine. A pinned mag gives you 4 extra bullets, which I don't really think it's that big of a benefit to you, but ricochet rounds gives you that additional range and stability, which I think is definitely something to run with in between these 3 slots. And the final perk, the main perk on the gun, it has high impact reserves. Rounds at the end of the magazine deal more damage. So, pretty good weapon. I know I used it a little bit inside of PvE right when I picked it up, and the kill time is pretty good for a slow rate of fire weapon. It looks really cool as well. I like the I have the New Monarchy, one of the New Monarchy shaders on it. It looks really nice, and like I said, it's a slow fire rate auto rifle. I think it's the first slow fire rate auto rifle I have ever used in this game, and it is a lot better than I thought. I've never really used this archetype in Destiny 2, and like I said, it surprised me of how good of a weapon it is. I saw some crucible gameplay of it, and it hits like 25, 26 to the head, and that's not a bad kill time for a kinetic slot auto rifle inside of Destiny 2. So highly recommend it to you guys to pick it up from, obviously, Executor Hideo in the tower if you do not have it yet, and if you pledge to New Monarchy. If you did not pledge to New Monarchy for last week's faction rally and you have to pay 50,000 Glimmer for this thing, I recommend to not do that. It's really not really worth it, because the weapon, I mean, you're not missing out on a huge opportunity if you don't buy this weapon. It's there, you don't have to pick it up. It's definitely a good addition to your arsenal if you want to pick something up that looks cool and is actually pretty decent. It's not the worst auto rifle in the game, but it's not the best. It's just a gun that's there, and you can use it if you feel like it, because I'm probably going to be using it inside of PvE. I know I'll probably be using it in some strikes, or maybe even the raid possibly, because it is pretty decent auto rifle, probably one of the better. I would say it's up there for one of the better kinetic slot auto rifles in the game. There aren't too many that I would use, because most of the time I'm using an auto rifle. It's usually the Uriel's Gift or the Positive Outlook in the energy slot, because those are probably the 2 best auto rifles in the game. But this is a pretty good kinetic weapon for Destiny 2. Like I said, if you don't want to pay the 50,000 Glimmer, you don't have to. You're not missing out on a huge opportunity of the best gun in the game. You have to pick it up type of thing. But if you pledge New Monarchy, just pick it up. It's only 1,000 Glimmer. It's that cheap, and it's just a fun gun to use. It's not, like I said, it's not the worst thing in the world. It's an okay gun, and it's definitely going to be something I will be using in the future, because I don't use many auto rifles. I don't even think I have an auto rifle. I have the Scathe Lock, but that's a 600 RPM. Like I said, I don't think I've ever used a 360 RPM auto rifle in this game, which is kind of rare. I think this is one of the first ones I've came across inside of this game, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, like I said, definitely recommend picking it up if you pledge to Monarchy. If you did not pledge to Monarchy, don't worry about it. You're not missing out on anything huge, but it is a pretty decent gun in my opinion. It's better than I expected, at least, and it's a Hawkeye weapon too, so I didn't mention that, but it is, if you like Hawkeye weapons, pick it up, because it is pretty nice. It looks sweet. It almost looks like a Scar H kind of looking gun. It looks really cool in my opinion, and the New Monarchy shaders on it make it look even nicer. So this is my take on the gun. Been using it for a couple hours now, because it's only been available for, I think, a little over 7 hours now, and I got on a couple hours ago. So been using it for a little bit, and it's not, like I said, it's not bad. Just pick it up. It's pretty cheap if you pledge New Monarchy. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed this review of this gun, the Loquitor 4, auto rifle from New Monarchy because they won the faction rally this past week. If you guys enjoyed this review of my take on the Loquitor 4 inside of Destiny 2, don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys later back inside Destiny 2. Peace.